So schools hired us to keep track of score at baseball games. See, you'd rather absent-minded because most nights you stay up late on lean coffees and coding. That's not
Joel
true.
wrote
I'm
some of
playing
this.
video games, actually. Let's create a program that keep track of the score for us. That sounds like a good idea. So we'll create a constructor scorecard, test 2 public functions, add entry and get score. Create a constructor scorecard that has 2 class. Is that what that means? We'll run with it.
It's 2 public. Yes.
Takes in the result of an at-bat. This result can be a single, double, triple, home run, or out. All right. Sounds simple enough. So we're going to get the score and print that string. And we're going to go through 9 innings. Final will be prepending to the score. Oh, final. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha. At the prepended. Okay.
Prepended, I think. Yeah.
Joel must have wrote this, I'm guessing.
I think so. Based on
Base
the
runners
lean
will...
coffees and coding, so.
Yeah. Okay. I'm sure that's what baseball players are doing, so
right.
It makes sense. Okay, so we're just going to keep things simple. All right, I like that phrase. The runners will advance the amount of bases equal to that of the batter's hit. All right, makes sense. Okay. The away team bats first. There are 3 outs in an inning, and after 3 outs, the opposing team hits. The hits, single, double, triple, and home run correspond to the batter reaching bases first, second, third, and home respectively. All right.
And then I'm assuming this final comes into play, okay, after 9 innings, right? Okay. So that's when we know we're done.
So I guess we don't have to do an overtime or extra innings. Is that what they?
I guess not.
Okay, I don't watch baseball, so.
I mean, you cannot tie in baseball, so.
Right, okay.
That is something we'll have to deal with at some point. We'll see how far, I'm not sure how far they got with the first round on this one, so.
Yeah. Maybe this coder is just lazy because after the game is completed after 9 innings, final.
Maybe.
So.
Yeah.
All right.
Guess this is like an alternate universe baseball game, I guess.
Yeah.
All right. So what do you think? Take a look at the test here.
Yeah, let's see what Joel messed up and we'll try to fix it.
We did run these. We can run them real fast again, but they all passed. Okay. So given started game. It looks like we're just going to be looking at a string the whole time, basically.
Yeah.
Because it's pretty much just going to be get score is the only thing we'll be able to assert on.
Okay. Yep.
It looks like they're using this. Have you used this library before, Fluent Asserts?
I have. Yeah. I like it.
Yeah, I just found out about it. I like it a lot too. It saves a lot of code, especially when I'm looking at like objects and stuff. It cut out a ton of like extra like link statements and stuff that I was doing before.
Yeah, it makes it easier to read.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. So we have a batter strikeout. We're still 0.
Right. Second batter, home run. Okay. Why is it second batter?
Yeah. Because it's newing up a new game.
Yeah. Looks like this is the first batter.
Okay.
Not sure what that means. Third batter. Not sure why this is third either. This looks like.
Yeah, I don't know. That smells like Joel to me.
Okay. Let's see what else we have. Away 2 runs, home 1, out 1 run. All right, so we have 2. Okay, so we have the away team hitting 2 runs. Then we have a strikeout. Is that what that is? Or an out?
Yes. Yeah, I'm
And then,
guessing a 0 is a strikeout.
okay, so then we have the away teams done. And then we have first player, it's home, one, out, one run. So first player on the home team has one out, and then they have a home run.
Hmm.
Okay. Not sure why they were using looks like some kind of constants, and then they switched to ints here. Okay. Okay, so we have away 2 runs, home 1. Okay. 1 out, 1 run, 4 doubles. Okay. So we have ways 2.
Yep.
Then we have 3. Then we have a second double.
Okay.
Is that
So
right?
that's, yeah, so it looks like, yep. So strike, home run, double, and then 3 doubles. Okay. So the home team,
Yeah, that's right.
does it say did the instructions say the home team bats first or the away team?
Normally in baseball, the home team bats for second, so that they have
Okay,
the bottom of the ninth there
I
for
gotcha.
them.
That's the advantage. Yep.
Yeah. I'm assuming that's how this is done. Away team
All
bats
right.
first. Yeah.
Yep, makes sense. Okay, so it looks like the away team got 2. All
We
right,
got the
and
two
then
run. Yeah.
yep.
And then we have 1. And we have a man on second. Then this batter drove in this run, and
Hmm.
then this batter drove in this run. So then the current score, yeah, 3-2.
Gotcha. Makes sense.
And then we have 5 singles, home team. Okay. So then right here we're at bases loaded, and then we have 1 run driven in, and then 2 runs driven in. Okay.
Okay. Yep. What do you think we maybe refactor the test some?
The one thing that's sticking out is this the naming convention that's confusing. I don't know what you think about that. The second batter home run. It feels
Yeah,
like this really should be the first batter hits a home run.
right. Right. Or we could yeah, we could rename it. I think that makes sense.
Okay.
What about the test underscore convention that's going on there? Like, should
Yeah, I
we?
don't. It seems kind of redundant to have. To me, I don't know. I've never seen that convention. I don't. Have you seen that before? I don't know the advantage of doing it like that.
Something similar. Yeah. I usually, yeah, I agree. I find it redundant. We could take that out.
You might just take them out.
Yeah, let's do that. Visual Studio have a multi-line edit. I don't know my Visual Studio shortcuts for that.
I think. Oh, I'm going wrong. That should be all of them.
There we go.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, it doesn't like it. Okay.
Oh, just change it to the word 5 maybe.
5.
And
That
then,
won't
yeah.
fix it. Okay.
All right, let's run them. Make sure we're green.
Okay. Yep. Gotta get the shortcut here. Okay. Good.
Nice. Do we want to do, you want to start with just do small commits and
Yeah.
as we go here?
Let's do that. Okay. Um,
So,
okay.
yeah, sounds good. All right, let's see. Yeah, so you'd said some of the naming.
Yeah, that's just what these two were the ones that I wasn't clear on, I guess. All the other
Mhm.
ones seemed okay. Unless, do you think we should change the whole naming convention to something a little bit more consistent because we do have like kind of like numbers and written out words, and some have underscores, some don't.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Yeah, we could probably catch those as we go.
yeah,
Um, all right. Yeah, I agree. I think we'll try to rename some things. What about the string, the constant comparison to the home away string? I'm wondering if
yeah, that's a good thought.
I mean, I know we could do, search and replace, but like if that ever changed, we could have dozens of tests to go refactor.
Right.
So what if we extract that assert out to a method that like we can call it maybe like assert score,
Okay,
and we'll pass in the home and the away value we expect.
that's a good idea. Okay. Just make a private method in here.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay. And we'll return a string.
Let's do well, we could actually, let's do a void on it, and then
Okay.
we'll just call the assert in it, and it'll
Oh,
just throw the
yeah, that's a
exception
good
as
idea.
normal.
Okay. Name. How do you want me to name it?
Uh, what do you think? Assert score.
Search score.
We'll start with that.
Lowercase, and then I guess I don't know. Normally I do
Uh,
uppercase, but
yeah, this is C sharp. I believe it's uppercase.
score, and then two ints.
Yeah, so we'll take the home, just like the pattern there,
Okay.
the
Home.
home score, and away score.
Okay. All right.
All right, yeah. So how about we copy that line 38 into
Okay.
there,
Okay.
and then we can should be able to interpolate
So you want to do something like
those
this.
scores in there. Yeah.
Home score
Mm-hmm.
and away score. Okay.
Okay, and now we can.
Now we're gonna have to do something with this game
Oh yeah. So we'll
variable.
need to promote that to a class level.
Okay.
So let's
So
do that.
just make it a private member.
Yeah, we'll do a private
Okay.
baseball game, and then we can new it up
And then
in a setup method.
is it like this?
I would start with just the game. That way we have it the same, and then we can refactor and
Okay,
rename it.
that's a good idea. Make it easier on ourselves. Okay. And then
Yep, and then you can. So then we'll need to create a setup. What is it in this? Is it before? I don't know what the annotation is, but we'll create a new method called
okay.
setup or before, whichever one. And then that will just be executed before each test to new up the game for us.
Is it no? Is it? Do you know what
I
it
think
is?
it might be try before. I'm not
For
before each. We might have to search it up. What is which library is the fact
uh,
in C sharp?
it's X unit, I think. Yeah.
Okay, we might have to ask X unit what it prefers. I can look that up.
You got it.
Yeah, I'm gonna look that up.
Yeah.
Okay. No, that's not what I wanted. Hmm. Something here that says X unit uses the constructor.
Oh, it
So
calls
we
the
could
constructor
just,
each time.
yeah.
Oh,
So
interesting.
just do,
Okay.
yeah, we'll do the baseball game test constructor. At least this could be old documentation, but
Yeah, I guess we'll find out.
no, that is the, Yep. So game equals new baseball game.
Okay.
All right. And then we can delete line 45.
Okay.
And 44. Actually, we'll replace, yeah, now we'll just call our new assert in there.
Yeah.
Assert score, we'll pass in 0 and 0.
All right. I'll run them all.
All right, let's see if we're worth our paycheck.
Looks good.
It's happy.
Nice.
Okay.
All right, now should we do anything with the name here?
Given start of game. Yeah. Let's yeah, I think that's a good given start of game. So what is this saying? Yeah. So what is this? New games. Game
New,
starts at 0,
yeah,
0.
right. And then
I like that.
capital as game starts at. Should we spell out the word letter or numbers or
Yeah, let's spell them out.
okay. 0, just like this?
Yeah, just 0, 0. Yeah.
That looks good. I like that better.
And then I think we almost have a commit here. Let's
Yeah.
clear those new games and all the tests.
Okay.
Um,
So we don't have to change anything. Okay.
all
Let's
right.
run them real fast.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. Let's commit here. I think we did enough damage.
Let's just say
So what are we doing? We're
basically extracting the
yeah, extracting an assert score method. How about that?
assert score method. Okay. Extracting. Okay. Okay. Good. All
Okay.
right.
So that's our next test. First batter strikes out. Okay, so that's right.
Okay.
What if we abstracted away so we abstracted away the scorecard method. We could abstract out the add entry into another.
That's true. Yeah.
No, that way we would isolate the interface on the class,
Right.
the exposed methods. So what do you think? Like, we could just do like strikeout maybe.
Strikeout.
Just call it, yeah. Just call
Um,
methods or
void
not. Would it be? Yeah, it would be strikeout. Yep.
Yeah,
Right. That's what
yeah,
the term
strikeout.
would
That would
be.
be
Mhm.
basically. Well, I mean, I guess it could be an out because I suppose like you could hit the ball and somebody could
Ah, that's
catch it,
true. Yeah, that's a good point.
unless we want to have like a method for strikeout and a method for out, and like a strikeout is a derivative of an out. I don't know if we want to
Uh,
get that far ahead of ourselves at this point, though.
yeah, good question. That might, yeah. What does the Kata instructions specify that
I
there's a difference, or
I
does it care?
believe it's, as far as this is concerned, it's all the same.
So 3 outs. Yeah.
So it's basically an
Okay. Yeah.
out.
Let's call it out then. I think
Okay.
that's good.
Void, just out.
Yep.
And then an empty parameter list.
Yeah. We'll start there, and we'll just do
Okay.
game add entry, and then
0.
um,
Or should
I guess
we?
it doesn't care if we give it a. Well, I think it'll be easier to refactor that out once we've abstracted away
That's true.
this interface. So we could just whichever at this point.
0 for now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. And we'll just run test real fast. I think we will. There we go. Okay. All right, so now we'll refactor this method here.
Yeah, so we'll call on 55, right? We'll just call out
Okay.
and then might have to refactor that, but we'll get there.
Yeah.
The name of it,
Yeah,
because
it's
it may
been
not
tough.
make sense.
No.
Hopefully we can, yeah, hopefully we can create a structure that just kind of reads
Yeah.
easily.
All right,
Yeah,
so
so then we should be able to
we'll
just
get that.
remove 56 and then we can use our new assert score.
Right.
Actually, before we do that, let's run this
Run the
to make
test.
sure. Yeah, we might go too far. Okay, it looks like it was
Hmm.
happy. Okay,
Oh,
good.
I guess when I didn't realize that if you do the shortcut, it only runs the tests for this. I don't know,
Mm,
it only ran this one test. I guess it's just the one that you changed.
could be. I'm not. My Visual Studio is a little rusty. It could be where your cursor is when you execute it.
Maybe. Yeah, I'll just start running from here. Okay.
That's all right. This is not a keyboard kata, so we're good.
Right.
All right, so that appears to be working.
Yeah, that's good.
This test is still not real helpful. We could. So let's update our assert.
Okay.
And we'll use, rather than on 56, right? Let's replace that with our new assert method,
Okay.
assert score method.
Score. So
And
now
then
I
it would
guess
be,
we have to tell it what the score is basically, right?
yeah, so we're still 0,
Yeah.
right? Yep.
Okay, good.
So this test doesn't really challenge the code, does it?
Right, not really.
Um, that's all right. Let's check that.
Okay.
Let's commit, and then maybe we'll just change this. Maybe we'll do
Yeah.
something to challenge the code.
All right. So we refactored. Oop. Right, yeah, refactored test for one out, extracted method for out.
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay.
Okay, so what if our out method we could just tell it how many outs we want.
That's a good idea.
We could, since the instructions don't call for extra innings,
Right.
we could just strike out 9 innings worth, right? And challenge that the score includes the final.
That's true. Yeah, we could do that. Just 9 outs in a row, basically.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
So we
So,
could, what if we overloaded that?
okay. So we'll
Um,
do int number of outs
yeah, that sounds good.
and then default to 0.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about the C# thing. Yeah, because that would still run, correct? If we,
We should still be able to run these. Yeah.
oh, wow, all right. Yeah, so let's go ahead and tell our online, what, 55 is it? Yeah. So we're going to try to strike out everybody, right?
Okay.
So everyone gets out.
So we
So
have, what is that? So it's
three,
54.
is it, yeah, it's 6 per inning. Yeah, 54.
6 per inning, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And then we can, I guess we just create a for loop in that out method and
Okay.
call add entry.
Well, okay, yeah, right. Because and it should still be 0, 0 here. So, okay.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to insert the final score even. Like
Oh,
there should be a
right. It is
prepend
supposed to be
final.
final. Yeah.
So we should be able to get this to fail by doing this.
Okay. So, well, we won't, let's see. Right. Okay. So let's see. For each, or for just a regular for loop.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Um, So start at 0 outs.
Uh,
We'll do
I less than
number of outs.
number of outs, less than equal to
Oh,
number
right.
of outs.
And then just increment.
Actually, yeah, let's do that. And then, actually, I think we're going to screw this up, but that's all right. Let's see. We're defaulting to 0. Maybe we need to default to 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, you're right.
Default to 1, and then we'll start at 1.
Yep.
So I equals 1, because then that will make our, okay.
All
Let's
right.
go with that.
Now we should be able to finish the game. Okay. Test it.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Oh, well, I think it's okay. I forgot. I didn't put curly braces. I don't think it really.
It should be good. Yep,
Yeah.
that shouldn't matter.
I'll throw them in. But...
All right, let's give it, I want to see this fail. Let's give it 100 outs.
Okay.
Got to stop at some point, right?
Yeah. 100 outs.
Okay. All right.
No?
So maybe that was never completed, right?
Yeah, I guess not.
Okay. So maybe, let's see, what should we do? So we have a test here that wasn't really challenging the code, and we just discovered that this feature is not yet implemented in the code.
Right.
So what could we do? We could just hold on to this test and come back to it.
Okay.
You know, maybe. And because we do want to see this fail.
Right.
Let's go look at our code. Do we have enough information to drive it out?
I think.
You know, is it too much of a step from where the code is currently?
Yeah. Let's see. All right. I'm gonna jump up to the top here so we see where we're starting at here. Okay. Run out. Double, single. No triple though.
Okay. Let's yeah, so we have some checks there. Okay.
Okay.
Let's scroll down to see. We may have to spend some time in here to figure this out before we try changing behavior.
I'm looking to see it. I'm trying to see if I see a final somewhere, but I guess I'm not seeing it. So it looks like that was never implemented.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, I'm not comfortable adding behavior to this yet. I think we'll need to spend some time here.
Yep. Do some more testing, you think?
Yeah, so let's go ahead and let's keep this test in our back pocket. We could let it there, leave it there until it fails. I think that'd be interesting.
Okay.
We'll just let it run until all of a sudden it fails, right?
Once we see a fail, we'll be happy.
Okay.
Should we change the name here?
Yeah, that's a good idea. So what do we want to call it?
Game ends at 0-0?
Yeah. Game ends at 0-0. Let's go back to our, what do we say, 54 outs?
Yeah, 50. I think it should be 54
yes,
would be the first trigger.
6 times 9. I can still do math, right? Yeah, that's 54. All right. So someday this thing should fail. This is not, all right.
Yeah.
So let's, maybe we refactor, let's go ahead and commit this.
Okay.
And then maybe at that point, we just clean up the rest of the tests with our new methods. And then we'll go into refactoring some of the baseball code itself.
All right, so we changed to change test to check end of game score.
Yeah.
I was online the other day and there's a commit comment generator and it's just like like ridiculous like commits like I don't know like I don't know what I'm doing or something like that, like just like random commits that you can put in place of the actual ones.
Okay,
I've
nice.
seen there are some, yeah, it's funny when you look at like somebody else's code and the commit and it's just like like they had like package issues or something. There's just like 20 commits in a row to test this stuff, and
Uh-huh.
I always like seeing some of those.
Yeah, I guess, yeah, when you're doing small commits, you start to run out of things to say, right?
Right.
Is your you can have it like generate Latin for you.
Yeah,
Anytime.
right.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Uh,
That's the next
all
kata.
right, that's the next kata. Okay, let's follow the same principle here, maybe for the other methods, for the
Okay.
other.
So this one here next.
Yeah, let's do that one. Let's do the home run.
Okay.
We could extract a method around that, and then we'll decide if it's getting too noisy, or we'll figure that out.
Okay. Should we do a method, a parameterless method?
A parameterless method? Is that a
Just don't pass it anything.
oh, yes, absolutely. Yep, sounds good.
Run. And then we'll just do this game at entry 4.
Hmm.
Okay. And then, okay, now we'll change this to be home run.
Yep, let's do that.
All right. And then let's try.
Yeah,
Okay,
build succeeded.
good.
Does anything fail? Let's change that, like let's do we'll put our assert score in there,
Okay.
but let's give it like 1 to 1. I just want to see something fail. And
Yeah. Set score, I think. Right? Yeah. Okay.
all right.
Let's see. Yep.
Okay,
Expected. Yep.
I'll take it.
All
All
right.
right, yeah, so that was originally 0-1, so that should put us back in passing,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
Yes, away team is,
Wait team second.
yep.
Okay. All
Uh,
right.
and
And
this
then,
test is actually not correct based on the original, right? This
right.
is second batter.
So
Uh,
first batter.
we could
Home.
call it, how about this? I think this is saying if you get a home run, you get 1 point.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, that's even better.
yeah.
Um, uh,
So what, home run worth 1 point?
okay. One. We'll call it one run to kind of keep
1
it
run, okay.
baseball themed. All right. All right. Now we've got. Should we commit?
Sure, we could do them real quick.
Update test for one run. Okay. All
All
right.
right, so this,
Got third batter home run.
yep. So now we have the similar, we could just call this, tell it how many home runs we want.
Okay. So update the method to do that.
Yeah, we'll pass in,
Did we do the optional parameter as well for this?
yeah, we could do that.
Okay. Let's go. Of home runs.
I'll feel like a Microsoft engineer if we use that, so.
um, okay. No. And then just the same, pretty much another for
Yeah,
loop
it looks
here.
like it's going to be the same. Yep. Looks like we've created some duplicate code, but that's all right.
Yeah, we'll have to refactor
We can
that.
refactor that. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna try running real fast. Okay.
All right.
And then, so we'll just replace both these with the home run and pass it a 2.
Yep.
Two. All right. Cool. And then a search
We
score
can,
again, I guess.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Let's do that.
Yeah. 2. And this. Okay. And we'll check that in real fast. Oh, actually, maybe we'll rename it before we check it in.
Um,
2 home runs worth 2 runs.
yeah, yeah. What's it challenging here?
I wouldn't
Yeah, let's
say
call it
it's,
that.
yeah,
It's
it's not really doing much in addition to this test, but
so here's a question. If they're both saying a home run is worth one
run.
run, then if we could combine them.
That's true.
Like we could combine it and say if you're gonna get a home run, you have 1 point, and if you get another home run, you should now have 2 points.
Okay.
So let's do that. I mean, essentially just delete lines, 74 through 78?
Okay.
Yeah. And then rather than home run 2, we can delete the 2 in there on line
Okay.
74.
And
Yeah, let's try that.
okay. Okay. I guess the other thing we could do too is kind of challenge. It would sort of challenge our. I mean, our for loop is kind of being used, I guess.
Yeah, and if we do one for each base, we're gonna have a lot of code just
That's
doing
true.
for loops. So I do like the one line expression telling me, what it's doing.
Yeah, that's much easier read to me too. Instead of like even easier than like, I mean, I like having the constant here, but this is even easier.
Yeah. So if we could, so if we scroll up to our home run and our out, they call the same method. So there could be another method that is just the loop itself that calls entry, and then home run is really nothing more than passing in the appropriate value for the home run.
That makes sense.
So you could extract, if you just selected the for loop and extracted that into a method.
Okay.
And then we'll call it, we'll call the new method what? Just add entries,
Yeah.
perhaps? Oh, that's the home run method.
Oh. Oh, yep, you're right. Add entries. Okay.
Yeah,
Oop.
and then
I'll break it down. Oh, sorry about that.
Visual Studio is not playing nice.
I think it's the user.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
Okay. All right. So then that's going to so I think the next thing we'll have to do is add entries. And then the second parameter would be what we're adding.
Right.
So could drive that out by on line 54, just putting a comma after home run number of runs. Put a comma after that,
Okay.
and then we'll pass in or we could do game dot home run, or we could do the 4, whichever is, it doesn't matter at this point. But we're gonna
Oh,
pass the 4 in.
yeah. Okay, so we'll just pass the 4 here. So this is like basically the number of
Uh,
instances and then the number
yeah, so this could be just entries, number of
entries.
entries.
Okay. And then in for the
This would be, we can just call it value.
value.
Just call it value, yeah.
Okay.
We could also call it hit, I suppose.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, and then that would be passed in there.
And then we'll change this 4 to the hit value.
Yeah. And then we can run that and see make sure our test pass.
Nice.
Okay. So
No,
then we could do the same to our out.
okay. So this we can just do add entries, number of outs,
Number of outs. Yep.
and then a 0.
All right.
All right, commit.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll say extracted, add entry method. Anything else?
Add entry. No, I think that's good.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see. What do we have now? So that gave us the home run.
Right. So we have the home run,
Um,
we have the out.
mhm.
Um,
So it's getting a little bit easier to read.
yes.
So this test, what is this?
So we still have this name. Oh, okay. So
Oh,
that's okay. I think that's okay to call it that still. Home run worth one
yeah.
more.
I
That
think
makes sense
it's,
still.
yep, it's still appropriate, I think.
Yeah. Okay. So now we've got 2
Way
runs,
2
3
runs.
outs, and then 1 out, and then 1 run.
Okay.
So I guess this is challenging that after 3 strikes, it switches to the home team, which hasn't been looked at yet. Because so far we've just looked at the away team scoring.
Yeah. So I don't think there's much to do here. We could just do home run 2, then outs 3, and then
Number of home runs 2,
it's
out. Got well, let's see.
actually 4.
This one had 4, yeah.
Yeah.
And then we've got another home run.
Yep. And then we can delete all that block
Okay.
and then
Um,
give it a run.
nice. All right. And then should we use our
Yeah,
assert method?
yeah, let's do that.
And so we have the home is 1, away is 2. Okay.
Excellent.
Yeah, it's nice when you're like just looking at tests and being able to kind of immediately see what's going on.
Yep.
This helps a lot. With these, I don't know, with these it's nice, but with these it really makes a difference.
Yeah, as we're creating complex conditions, yeah, I think
Yeah.
it'll get a lot easier to read. All right, our
Uh,
next one.
should
Oh,
we
it looks
keep
like we're
this?
getting into,
Should we keep this naming convention or switch to that?
yeah, so this is away 2 runs, home 1 out, 1 run. Um, So this is saying, we could create, we could call it maybe first inning score.
Okay. That's a good idea.
Because we're still only testing home runs.
Right.
But we are switching teams. So that's maybe that's a better name of the test, right? This test is really saying we're switching the scoring to the team.
Switching scoring after 3 outs.
Yeah, after 3 outs. Yep. I like it.
Okay. All right. Next one.
Yeah, let's go on the next one. So I think just the same situation. So we have 2 home runs and then we're green, good. 2 home runs, 4 outs. And then this is doing something different. This is saying this is scoring with people on bases, huh?
Right. And then so it's checking where they are on the base and then making sure that like this person hitting a double drives this person in because they're on second. That adds 2 bases. So it's kind of basically checking those 2 conditions: A, that they're correctly tracking where the players are, and then when the batter hits some number of bases, they're advancing that number of bases, I guess.
Yeah. So this is saying that what is it, a double? So what it's called?
Right.
A double drives second base home.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Essentially, that's what it's checking.
That sounds like a good name.
A double drives base runners. I think that's one word. Not sure.
And that would be, well, in this case, it's only second base, but if there was, yeah. So you want to say that? You want to say second base runner home? Or
Drive.
second?
Okay. Yeah, that's better. Again, second base runner.
Yeah, I like it.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, we can update those methods
Yeah.
now. Although we have a new now. We have our what, a double?
Double method.
Double.
Yeah. So we'll first make that method,
Um,
or should we?
yeah, you can also drive it out from here too. Let's
Okay.
try that. We'll have Visual Studio create it for us.
Okay.
So here we can just start by replacing the home runs and the strikes.
Yeah. Home run. We have 2 home runs, and we have 4.
Or strikes, the outs, yeah.
Yeah, 4
Okay.
outs. So that replaces this chunk.
Yep.
Let's just work on that fast. Okay. Now we have another home run. And then we have so now we have our 3 doubles here.
Yep. So this would be what, just a method double and pass in a 3?
Okay.
So you can just, if you just type it there, then Visual Studio will create it.
Okay.
Oh, we may not get away with that. Maybe a double.
Seems like it's okay with it.
Isn't double a
It is.
type in C#?
Is it? There's long. Yeah, it is.
Okay.
But it seems like
All right.
it'll still let you if you want to, but I guess it's.
Yeah, we could for sure, but let's avoid it. Just
Yeah.
Just in case we cause some headache in the future. So what's another? Is it a double hit?
Double. Yeah. Double. Double hit?
Yeah.
Is that hit double? Hit double? I don't know.
Yeah, we might have to, yeah, because then we would have double hit, single hit, triple hit, right?
Yeah. All right,
Okay.
we'll
I
try
think
it.
that's a sacrifice we can make for
Yeah.
Microsoft.
Should we do home run hit or should we leave home run as
I
it
think
is?
home run's fine.
Okay. All right. Let's factor this.
There we go. And then we'll,
I'll just move it back up to keep this stuff separate.
yeah, sounds good.
All right. So now we'll just do add entries.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we should pass it this this parameter that we've been using, or should we?
Yep.
Okay.
So number of doubles.
Doubles. All right. And then we'll just something like that.
Yeah, looks good.
Let's test it real fast.
Uh-oh. What do we do?
We must have deleted a line.
Oh, we have 4 of them now.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah.
So we could just delete the first one, the 104, and then run
Okay.
again, and we
Yeah.
should be
It should
green.
pass. There we go.
All right. Now we can get rid of them.
So we'll do 3 here. Get rid of those. That. All right. And then we'll move over the assert too.
Yep. Assert score 3-2. Yeah, I think we can just, oh, last one.
Okay.
Singles. Oh, okay. So we need to load the bases.
Yep, load the bases, and then we've got 2 batters that drive in a run
Okay.
each.
So I think that's simple enough. Just
Yeah.
create our single hit method and
All right. I'm just gonna move these to be
yeah, makes
together
sense.
here. Okay. And single hit, we'll just do add entry. We'll do number of singles,
Yeah.
and we'll just do
This will be our new dating game. Excellent.
Yeah, it works on a number of levels, getting the first base and singles.
Oh, wow. Yeah. There's a rabbit hole in that one. So 5.
All right. 5. On this. All right.
And then the last assert score, and we've refactored the tests.
Done. All right. And then we'll rename this one too real fast.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
Load the bases with singles? That sounds like.
yeah. Load the base. Load the base, and then do we need something about driving home?
Yeah, that's true. That's true because it is measuring. Once we've loaded the bases, then we're scoring after that.
Right.
Oh wow. So single score, right? That's we're just gonna go down a rabbit hole here.
Loading, loading, yeah. Just single score.
Yeah, the single score. Yeah, there you go.
I like that one.
Why not?
All right, we haven't committed for a while. Okay, so added methods for singles and doubles, refactored remaining tests. Good?
Sounds good. Yep.
All right.
Okay. So I guess we could go look at some production code now and
Okay.
see.
Yeah, this is so we still have this test that should be a
Yeah.
fail, but yes, this is looking very nice now. Okay.
So we could, well, we'll leave it for now, but we could actually change that test to, yeah, maybe we just let it sit because if we change it now, we'll have to drive out the behavior, and I think we need to refactor first.
Okay.
So, yeah,
So let it keep passing and
that's,
then
yeah,
okay.
we'll let it bother us. We won't
Okay.
forget about it.
All right.
Okay, so it's got a bunch of, oh, okay, so these are booleans. Is third base
I
loaded, is
see.
second
Okay.
base loaded.
And then we have bases, some array. Yeah, array of bools.
Yeah, so it's keeping some type of state.
Right.
Okay, I wonder if it would be, yeah, I'm kind of just, I'm picturing an array with 3 positions, and we're just going to shift through that array, and when we get to something gets to the end, we score a point or score a
Right.
run.
Right.
Okay, yeah, let's go see what else is in this
Okay.
class here.
Here's this big, this is the main method, I'm assuming, this add entry.
Oh, it's got a switch inning. Okay, what is that? Okay, so it's just if inning is over. Inning is over if count outs. Okay, modulus 3 equals 0. All right.
Okay. Or count outs is not equal to C. Is any over?
And
Oh, and yeah.
is that? Oh, okay.
Oh,
Could
okay. So,
we?
so that's the
Maybe we
beginning of
could
the game.
just. Couldn't we just set it? Count outs equals 3. Could we do that? Want to try that?
In this inning over method?
Yeah. Let's just say count outs equals if inning is over and the count outs equals 3.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be so. Yeah, just change that return and just do count outs equals 3. Let's run those tests.
Okay.
See what that does. Okay. All right. So let's commit that.
Okay. Um,
So just what do we say? We refactor innings over check. Seems small, but
yeah, no, it's
we
something.
might get confused later if it's important.
What's your thought on the style for this? Do you like this one or do you prefer like this?
I'm fine either way. I do like the simplified. Yep,
This one.
one line is nice.
Yeah.
So what do we have? Switch inning. So if inning is over,
18 batting equals.
okay,
Okay,
so
it
away team
switches to
batting.
away team batting. Okay.
Okay.
So it looks like, does it just track if the away team is batting or not, basically, I guess?
Yeah, this actually is kind of interesting because it's like a command, right? We're telling it to switch inning, but
Hmm.
it doesn't necessarily switch it for us.
Right. Yeah.
I wonder where this is being used.
I looks. I think it's just. Is there anywhere else it's referenced? Where's my? No, just there.
Okay.
So every time it adds an entry, it basically checks. Do we need to switch the batting team? Is basically
Yeah.
what it's doing. That's how I read it, at least.
Okay. All right. All right. Well, let's go look at our main method again.
Okay.
All right. So there's a couple of chunks here. So
Yeah. And
okay. So it's doing this at bat.
oh, okay. So it's basically, if it's a single, it's just checking the state of the bases and then deciding
Yeah.
how
Okay.
to handle it from there, I guess.
All right. So this is our bases loaded.
Right.
Okay. So
Our
we're
base is
saying,
loaded and somebody
oh,
just hit a single.
okay. Yeah. I think you found a good. So um, I think we must have a single, double, and a home run section.
Yeah.
All right. So maybe we split these out into
Okay.
methods that get delegated to. Um, so let's do this. We'll do it one step at a time. So we'll the at bat equals single. Let's see here. Um, what do we want to do? Yeah, so we could say if at bat equals single, like we break that out into its own check, and
Okay.
then the other if block will be inside there.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
So we'll.
So essentially, the if statement will be split after the at bat equals single.
Okay. So we'll do. Oh, here, I'll do this. If at bat equals single. So close it off
Yeah.
here and then that, move
Yep.
everything here in, and
And then we'll
then
do an if.
if there.
Yep.
This up, this up. All right.
Okay.
Let's move this down too.
All
Okay.
right. So now if that's true, what happens further down this method? So scroll down. Okay, so if it's a double and bases loaded, else if it's a double, or if it's a home run, else if it's an okay. So if we know
Okay.
it's a single, we're done. So
Right.
we could short circuit the method then at the end of our if block. So let's try that.
Okay. So you just return here
Yep, that's what I'm thinking. And then we can run our test and see
and
if
then make
that
sure that we're correct on that. Okay. That's good.
nice. Now we can extract that chunk 55 through 73.
Okay. Put this
And
in.
this will be yeah, so let's extract method. What do you want to call this? This is our single hit, right? So
Yeah.
uh, what do you want to call that?
So I mean, what we're doing is we're updating the
Yeah,
basically this is updating the bases or the,
yeah.
I don't
So
know, updating
yeah, so
base
let's
status.
do just call it single hit
Okay.
for now. Not real sure. Okay, so let's run that. Run those tests. Good. Now
Okay.
let's commit that piece and then we'll move on to the next.
Yeah. So we basically extracted method for hitting a single.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's all we did this time.
All right, so now we got the double as
Right.
next. We can do the same
Okay.
logic here.
Um,
Yeah, I think that's right.
okay.
And then a return statement in there.
Okay. I'm just thinking we can also eliminate this conditional here too.
Oh, that's right. We could just do an else.
Or I don't think we need that.
Uh,
Oh. Is if that second base is loaded,
no, I think you're right. Yeah,
I don't.
let's run this.
Yeah,
And then
let's
I
make
think you're
sure.
right. I think we can eliminate some complexity there.
Yeah, because this was previously checking.
Right, because second base will always be true
Right.
on a double. So we can delete that if that else condition and just keep the is second base, So we'll keep line 69 and
Yeah.
delete everything around
Okay.
it.
Yeah, and I'm just trying to
And
figure
then
this out.
delete line, and then you can delete line 64.
Okay. Yes, you're right. That's what we're doing. Okay.
Let's try that.
Yes.
Excellent.
Okay.
And now we can pull out that method.
All right. So right here, and we'll call it double hit.
Yeah. Now that we're getting creative. And yeah,
Right,
we can
run it.
commit that.
Expected for a double. Really? Okay.
And I just realized that in this one, because I think because of your suggestion, we refactored out having to pass anything in. If we look at our single hit, we're passing in the at bat,
Oh, right.
and we shouldn't need that anymore,
Yeah, I don't.
should we?
I don't actually.
Yeah,
I guess I'm not sure what this is. Oh, I
yeah,
see.
highlight
You're
that. What's
right.
it?
Yeah. So it's basically it's just telling it that it's a single. So you're right. We don't need that. So
Oh, it's
let's.
just checking if, okay. It's just moving runners around the base. So let's
Yeah.
delete the parameter because we
Okay.
know that's a single.
Right. And then we'll
Then we can,
delete these from the conditional here.
yeah,
And this. And then I think we can just, we'll know that this is always true.
that's always true, right?
So we'll delete that. All right. And then we'll take out this. Okay. Now let's run these. Okay.
Excellent.
All right. Now,
What is that? So we have our
home
double,
run
and the
here.
last one is the home run.
This one's a little different because it's already kind of extracted out into a method, it looks like, but it's calling two other methods.
Um,
So
It's
there's
calling
no,
away team scores.
right, if they're batting. No.
Yeah.
Just
What does
looking.
that method look like?
Yeah,
Away team
let me
scores.
just,
Hmm.
oh,
Okay.
interesting. So if we hit a home run with somebody, this must be where they got to, because if we hit a home run with somebody on the base, it's only going to add one to the score from how I'm seeing it.
Okay.
So like if we
Yeah.
had a double and then we had somebody come in and hit a home run, none of this logic is being done. It's just adding one to the scores,
Okay.
regardless of
So if the
number of players on
bases were,
bases.
yeah, so if we loaded the bases and hit a home run.
Right, it would be one, one,
Okay.
one. Should
All right.
we should we run a test? Should we write a test for that, or should we?
Yeah, let's finish our refactoring in the main method and
Okay,
then we could at least just create the home run method.
okay.
Um,
So for right now, we'll just extract this.
yeah.
Home run. Okay. Good.
Right.
Check it.
And then we could do a return after that as well.
Oh, right.
Um,
That's,
I'm
on
on
the
mine.
yeah, I'm on
Yeah.
the wrong part.
And then we can actually eliminate that else if, because the
Right.
only thing left is you're
Right.
out.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
Well,
okay.
except triples, I guess.
Oh, which I don't think we test for.
No, we don't. So right now we're okay.
Okay.
All right.
Let's run the test. I think we'll be fine though.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Let me commit this real fast. Okay.
Yep. Okay. Um, yeah, so we could add some behavior. We could refactor a little more. I'm just wondering if there's some different, there's a lot of Boolean checks, just a lot of,
Yeah, especially these up here.
mm-hmm. Maybe we could drive out a little more behavior
Okay.
and then maybe we'll start to see some patterns that we can
Okay. Yeah, that's
keep
a good idea.
refactoring down to.
Yeah, because we have, I mean, we could do the home run, but we have the triples to account for. There's a lot of other stuff to account for still. So,
Yeah. And maybe let's do that. Let's do something simple, and that is oh, what do we want to do? Maybe we'll introduce the triple hit
okay.
in a test.
Okay.
Um, so how would we test it? I think we would have to have what is like
We'd have to have like
a
one player on base, and then someone hits a triple, and then we should see a run. That's how I would test, I guess.
yeah, it's a good idea. And I guess it doesn't matter what base they're on.
Right. We could even start them at first, I guess, and
Yeah. Okay.
that would be no other hits besides a home run would score that runner.
That sounds good.
Void. Um, okay,
And
so
then single hit and then triple hit, right?
right. Okay. All right. All right. And we'll just do add entries. Oh, we need I'm gonna put the parameter here, number
Okay.
of triples. And then I'm gonna do number of triples. Oh, not that. and that's a 3.
Excellent.
Okay.
And that should give us oh, we need our assert, don't we?
Right. Okay, so triple hit. And we need assert. So we should see
Should
0 for
come
home,
back.
right?
Yeah, we should get 0 home, 1
1
away. I'm guessing it'll fail with a 0-0.
Yeah, I think so. Triple scores. Yep.
All right.
1 0 0.
All right. Let's go make that pass.
Okay.
Yeah, so we could follow the pattern here.
Okay.
Um,
Do we have a triple on that constant list? No.
we don't.
Should we add that now, or do we hold off on doing that?
Yeah, let's go ahead and add that now.
Okay.
We were able to, pass in a 3 and it just took it.
Right.
So we probably want to update our method to not to take anything but, right, the options.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
Should we do that now?
We can refactor that after we get this piece working.
Okay. All right, so we got that there. Now add the conditional.
Yeah, so we'll do if at bat equals triple.
Triple hit.
Okay.
Just move this down here. Okay. So what do we do here?
So what they are, let's see, we're checking every base. Seems like there has to be a bit easier way to manage this.
Yeah. And I'm seeing the issue here too. For instance, if someone's on third base and somebody gets a triple, they will not score in this case either. Or sorry, someone's on third base and someone hits a double, that third base runner won't score. So basically, like every time a hit occurs, this single hit method has to be run because you have to look at what the state of each base is and update the state on each one, right?
Yeah, I agree. It seems like if we had an array with just 3 positions and we were just shifting a 1, 0 or 1, and once it gets, if you want run base, you shift everything to the right,
Right.
and then every time one of them falls off, right, we add that to the score. We could try that.
I guess what I'm thinking though is like, so a double is basically 2 singles, right? So do we just like, what if we just in this method called single hit 3 times?
Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's try that.
So we'll just do like a little for
I just
loop
call it,
here,
yeah, just
or
do
just
3 calls.
3
Yeah,
calls.
I think that's fine.
All right.
I like that. Let's see what.
Okay.
Nice. So now we can do that for the double.
Right. Oh.
interesting. What's
like
it saying?
that. Expected scorecard.
Oh, is this our home? What is this? All right, so if we had 2 runs,
Oh. Oh, right. Yeah.
away should be 2, right?
Home is only.
Yeah, so what I can't read that whole message there. What's it
Yeah.
saying?
Let me open it up here.
Okay, expected to be 3-2. Okay, yeah, so if you get 2 home runs, then you get the rest of your out, and then you hit a home run, and then 3 triples.
Right.
So that should be, yeah, 3 points. Okay. But it's all going to the away team. Okay, so there's something, it's not, it's like it's switching too soon.
Right.
Or it's not switching soon enough. What is,
Let's see.
so the
It's
away is getting
switching.
all
It's
the
not.
points.
Yeah. It's not switching. Yeah, you're right. It's not switching soon enough.
Okay, all right. So let's go look at what's going on with that switch. Oh, that happens. So where are we doing that? We're doing that when we enter this method, correct? When we enter the entry method?
Uh, on for the double.
No, for the main method that we come
Oh,
in.
yeah. Yes.
Okay.
It's switching the inning there.
So if we did, oh, because it's not, is it not clearing the bases? What is it?
So we have.
Okay, so we score 2,
We score 2. Yeah.
and then we say,
It's weird that it's not giving that. Oh no, it is. Okay, so it's giving the 2. So that's 3. I don't even know how it's getting. I don't know how it's getting 1 for the home team.
yeah, and the test before it passes. So it
Right.
is doing that correctly. But why would it switch? All right, we may have to just kind of think through it a bit. So if we go in the first, okay, so if it's not switching after, so 2 runs, the away team should have 2, and
Right.
then we call it 4 times. Yeah, maybe we're just not exiting. Let's look at the, okay, so when it, where's it switch again at the beginning of our
Yeah, at the very
entry?
beginning here.
All right.
Get this back up. And then that, let's see.
Maybe it's not, is it not
Oh, I'm
clearing?
betting. Well, I was thinking because there was
Way
a
back when we changed that outs, right?
yeah, because there was a conditional here. It was also checking if it was 0. So I'm wondering if it says count outs. What is count outs? Count out starts at 0, I'm assuming, right? Yeah.
Is away team initialized to true? It should be, right?
Right.
Okay.
So,
We could try it. We could put that modulus back in there,
okay.
which I think it was just,
Uh,
Modulus 3 equals 0 and was it and or an or? I think it was an and.
I think it was an and countouts. Was it not equal to 0?
Yeah, let's try that. Oh, okay.
Same thing.
Okay.
I think that's what they had.
Yeah, I think it's got to be close. Okay, so let's see here. So let's roll that one back. Let's go back to our. All right, so we may just have to step through it.
Yeah.
So if we just kind of follow the logic through. So we call our home run twice. So we're going to go through our method twice. We're calling the switch method twice for each home run, and it doesn't switch.
Right.
And then we call, let me say out.
Let me say out.
Is the total score correct? The total score is not correct.
No. Yeah. I don't know. It must. I'm wondering if something with the outs is getting messed up. I wonder if it thinks people are on base for some reason.
Yeah, this one's challenging. It's hard to see what's going on in there.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go look at the entry method again.
Okay.
Maybe think.
Let's see.
So it's counting outs at the end. So it's assuming. So it's assuming at the end that we could count outs at the beginning.
Yeah, I think we can. I don't think there's any. I don't think that any of these methods check the outs, right? So that shouldn't matter. Okay.
Yeah, we could say if at bat equals let's try that. So let's do a statement at the beginning that says if at bat equals out.
Okay.
Then yeah, so let's try that. Well, we got all the others broken up into sections.
Okay.
So I think
Yeah,
that
that
makes
makes sense.
So then we'll count the outs. So we'll increment them.
Okay. And we'll just do this in here.
Yep, and then we'll do switch inning.
Okay.
So that'll be a switch inning check. We can do it right. Oh no, I'm sorry. Move the switch inning call on line 50 into the if block.
Okay.
And then return. Okay, so we're saying if we hit 3 outs, then we're going to switch. That's really a check, but let's run that to see if. Okay, we're still, did we have the same score?
Yeah, same score.
All right, well, we're consistent. Okay. So as we hit our outs, so drill into, are we, maybe we need to reset the outs. So go into switch inning.
Okay.
Okay, so let's reset our outs to 0.
Okay. Count outs.
You'll have to
not
move it
here.
inside the if. Yeah, this
Yeah.
method is deceiving. I think
Yeah.
it's time to rename it.
Yeah. Okay.
And then outs equals 0. Okay.
Okay. Retest.
Yep. Oh, okay.
No, still the same.
Let's change our count outs from equal 3 to greater than equal to 3, just to be on the safe side. Don't think that's going to change anything. Um,
No.
all right, so another thing that's not happening is we're not necessarily clearing the bases. Although I don't know if that should affect the outcome that we're getting there.
We should be, let's see. Oh, yes. Let's see. Well, we don't have anyone on the, well, we have someone on the base for these, but for these, no one's on the base. We're not clearing the bases. Yeah, you're right. We're not.
Yeah, because which one was it that oh, look at the okay, the single hit. It's
Uh-huh.
the line 108. On line 108, it's always calling away team scores on a single.
If all the bases are loaded.
Yep. It should be not the away team, but the
Right.
current
The current
hitting
team.
team.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So
Interesting.
maybe
Okay.
what's calling home team scores, I wonder?
Home run. Home run's the only thing that the home team can score
It's the
on.
only one smart enough knowing which team is scoring. Okay.
All right.
All right,
So,
so let's create a method called at bat team scores, maybe?
okay. And we'll just put it, should we just put it here for now?
Yeah.
Scores. All right.
And then this method can look at the flag that indicates whether who's
Right.
batting. Mm-hmm.
And that's basically is away team batting.
Yeah.
So, like in conditional,
Yeah, I'm just doing if.
a team scores, and just do like home team score. Oh, home
You could
team
do an else and then, yeah,
else.
just delete the semicolon on line 123.
Okay. Wait, delete the semicolon?
Yep. Right? You will, yeah. Go
Can't do
ahead.
that.
Once you finish the else, it should be fine. Or I'm crazy. One or the other.
Oh, oh, I did not.
Yep. Then put your semicolon at the
Because
end of the,
oh, okay, and you can do that.
yes. Right? What's it saying? Nope.
Yeah, it wants
Go
braces.
ahead and add braces.
Very cool. Oh,
Now it wants, yeah,
yeah,
just make it happy.
it's.
Just make it happy. I don't, because that should terminate the, but
Yeah.
all right, we'll move on.
Okay.
We don't need the return statement.
Oh, you're right.
Let's see what happens.
Okay.
Oh man,
Closer.
brutal.
Very close.
Oh wow, nice. Okay. All
We're
right,
still getting
so
that
we're
extra run somewhere,
we're
though.
getting an extra run. The away team is appropriately scored.
Right.
What's our test look like again?
Um, so this looks good. And then we have the correct outs now. For some reason, the doubles are scoring an extra run
Yeah,
somewhere.
I don't think we're clearing the bases.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I think a
But
runner's left over from the
uh,
previous team.
okay. Well, there shouldn't be anyone on the bases.
Oh, you're right, because it's a home run.
Yeah. So we don't, for this method, we shouldn't need to clear out the bases.
Okay, so are we calling on a double? Let's go look at our code in the double. Maybe that's
Yeah. Well, the double just calls this twice.
okay.
So this,
Um,
it shouldn't enter this method or this conditional here because no one should be on base.
if first base is loaded and second base is loaded, set their defaults.
I see what we're doing, I think. So we're loading first base, and then we're saying we got another single. So we're loading first base, and now we're loading second base.
Mm-hmm.
We're basically saying the person got like 6 singles, which it still seems like.
Oh, I see.
And then
Yes.
we're
Yeah.
leaving another person on. So
Because yes, you're right. We're leaving someone on first, and that shouldn't. Okay. So calling single hit doesn't necessarily.
isn't right. At least with the way this is implemented, it won't
Yep.
really do what we're wanting it to do.
Okay. Yep. That makes sense. So this is our new. Is this our new method, or did we update?
The single hit?
This is our new method, right? I'm sorry, our test. This is our new test that we added, right?
This one, no. This one was in there when we started.
Oh, because we broke it when we added our triples.
Yeah, but the triple
Okay.
works.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this test was here already.
Okay. So we could revert our commit to our commit. What did we change so far?
This
Um,
double we changed from being, it was like checking, I think it was just checking second base at this point.
mhm.
And if it was loaded, it scored. Otherwise, it put a person on second.
Okay. So we could revert that chain. We could just go look at the code and pull that out.
Yeah.
Let's try that. So if we just
Okay.
look at the difference on this. I think if you expand the bottom there, you'll get some more room, and then I think we can just right click and look at the difference for
Oh, I
that.
see. Yeah.
Do the most recent.
Yeah, it must be this
Is that the one we're on?
Oh, is
Let's
it? Is
see.
it?
We'll find out.
No. Yeah, this is
There it
what
is.
we want. Just copy and paste it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Let's run this. There we go.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, so the problem is.
So we could, let's go ahead and commit this.
Okay.
And then I think we're gonna have to, there's still a couple of things going on, but we can drive out.
What have we done?
Did we add a new
We
test?
added the triple. I don't think we've committed since we added the triple, right?
Yeah, we added the triple.
Okay. I don't think we added a new test. Oh, we did. And test for triples. Okay. Let's commit that. Okay.
Yeah, so I think where the double, yeah, okay. We're gonna have to, all right, we're still green.
Yeah.
What are we doing on time here? Oh, coming up on 9:30.
Yeah. Probably this is a okay place to stop, I guess. Because we're green
Yeah,
and we feel like we did some good amount of work on this.
yep. I think we can leave it off for the next couple of suckers to come in here and
clean it up.
do some refactoring.
Yeah. So, all right. Well,
All right.
thanks for hanging out and doing this, Nathan. This was a lot. This was a lot of fun.
Yeah, Matt,
I've
it's a
been
good
missing
time.
coding with you since we did the last one, the characterization test. What was
Yeah,
that? Was that the tennis one or what one was that one? I don't remember.
I believe that was Was that tennis? It may have been.
Feels like it was probably tennis.
Yeah. I thought Joel would magically pop in here at the end, but we still have his little Canton coder sign. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, all right.
All right.
Have a good night, everyone. I don't know if we had. I wasn't paying much attention to
Oh, he
the
says hang out 10 more minutes.
10 minutes.
I might send
I
us
tell you.
60 viewers. I don't know what that means. It went from 120 to 60. It's dwindling.
Is that what he said?
I don't,
It's
he said,
dropping
yeah,
off.
he said 120 viewers at 9:10, and now it's down to 60. So by
Oh, he's
that,
excited. Oh, is
I
that him?
don't
Where
know.
is he?
Is he on?
We're waiting for you, Joel. Where are you? We know you're lurking somewhere. Come say goodbye to everyone. All right.
No sign. All right.
So do we get? All right. I guess we get to nominate the next group,
Yeah.
whoever that may be.
Yeah. I think we left it in a good spot. Oh, yeah.
All right.
I guess he's just signing off from there.
What a turkey. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone.
Yeah. Thanks, everyone.